What's up, guys? Sorry, I've been having to figure out how to manage scheduling a stream aside from, like, usually I just do the stream now version where I just kind of press go and it starts the stream up, you know. Now I am doing the scheduled version, and I'm trying this out. We're also going to be trying out a completely zero delay stream. And so let me know what you think. We should be completely live today. Yeah, we are. Okay, good. I just checked. So yeah, we are completely 100% live today, guys. What's up, Emmanuel, Chaz, James, Mario, Dave, Seth, Ryan, Richard, Lucian, Angry, Chris, Bradley. MARA ripping up here. I'm curious to see what Bitcoin's actually doing right now. Hey, I appreciate the sub, bro. Thank you, man. Welcome. Yeah, so sorry, guys. I got started a little bit late, but, you know, we're good. Bitcoin, it's all right. It had a huge drop. So I'm surprised to see Mara actually gapping up some. Here is Bitcoin had a huge drop at about 529. And, yeah, I mean, it's rebounding some, but I'm surprised to see MARA up on the day. Riot, too. So we'll see what happens here, but what's up, Annette, Sky, Andy, Victor, Tony, Joshua? What's up, team? All right, yeah, like I said, we're completely live right now. VSTM, thank you, James. Shout out to James. VSTM's ripping up. A really nice move, gapping up from 148 all the way to 165. Angry, I'm assuming you meant Scotch, but I appreciate that. Thank you, sure. Shout out to my man Angry Joker with the $2 donation. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. I'm assuming you meant Scotch. I'm just going to take it as you meant Scotch. And I like Scotch, you know. I do. It's so, yeah, VSTM. But no, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. But yeah, VSTM ripping up here. Gapping up from 148 to 164. Solid move here. I got you, bro. I got you. He meant Scotch, if anybody's wondering. What's up, Bradley? YRCW? Yeah, this is my gappers list right now, guys. You want to see my gappers list? We got like MCRB, but like I'm more so interested in like TRVN. We got the Ice City of Hoth right here gapping up some. HOTH. HOTH is gapping up some. My wife Carol is going to be here today, so she is going to be here. She's going to be trading with me. But yeah, I'm trying out the whole scheduling thing to see if that helps. You know, we're going to try it. Let me know how the music is. Is the music loud enough? I don't know. There we go. That's probably better. But yeah, we got HOTH here ripping up from 276. This one initially went up like 100% basically. Maybe a little bit less than 100%. Went all the way up to $5 from about 276. So a little bit less than 100%. But a big move for HOTH. And I think a really interesting level here for the Ice City of Hoth is looking at 360s. 360s got a lot of confirmation. You can see the confirmation here, here, and here. And so with that confirmation, we're going to see if it holds over there. If it breaks underneath there, it looks weak to me. But we also have the $0.50 right around it. Like we got this 350 level. That looks interesting too. And so we'll see what happens. I'm kind of torn on what I want to do there with that one. Man, look. I got to fix the color here because the color is all messed up. I look all like vampire-y. Hold on. Better. Now it's all blue and pale, but I guess that'll work. Yes, there's 100% live, no delay, Saiga. Yeah, for sure. There's no delay. Where do I donate? Really like your channel. You click the money sign right underneath the chat button. Like if you look at the chat button and it says say something, there's a money sign right underneath it. You click that, it's super chat. You don't have to though, bro. Listen, I appreciate it. I appreciate any support I get. The channel makes money, it does. And so, you know, don't feel any obligation to, but if you want to help support us, I appreciate it, you know. Hey, thank you, Andy. I appreciate that, man. Hey, what's up, James, Mike, Sky? Yes, sir. Ice City of Hoth. You know. But yeah, we got Hoth ripping up here. We got OMER ripping up. Like I said, I haven't watched this build here. We can go take a look at it. I'm still kind of peeling from the sun. What's up, Art? Hey, I'm gonna try Parth. We'll see, dude. We'll see, man. Yeah, Kodak, listen. I mean, listen, guys. I don't want to say I told you so, but I absolutely told you so, man. Like, I told you guys Kodak would be down here. I told you guys. Listen, everybody laughed at me. This thing went up to like $60, and I was like, hey, I want to buy a put option on this. This stock's going to be right back down to where it was in 30 days, right? 3 weeks later, it's right back down to where it was. I'm telling you guys, very common tale here. Very common tale. People want to get stuck in the hype. I get it. I get it. But these stocks, like, listen, do you really think Kodak getting into the pharmaceutical game is going to turn out well? It's a camera company. No offense. You know, it's a camera company. Hype just got behind it, and that pumped it up. Everybody started to do it. Insiders might have pumped it up a little bit too. You never really know. You know, I'm not saying they did, but I'm not saying they didn't either, because, you know, I don't know. But yeah, Kodak, I told you, you know, I should have bought put options on it. But, you know, it's just, you see this happen over and over and over again. Like, this is a pattern that happens over and over and over again. Hype gets behind it. You got bag holders that just try to pump this thing up. They sit and they hold, and, you know, they try to justify holding it, you know, like they do. And listen, I'm sure people made some money on the upside, but the key with stocks like this is you get your money and you get out of there. You don't try to marry this move. It's Kodak trying to get into the pharmaceutical company, which was already known. It's already known that Kodak was going to get into the pharmaceutical game. You know, the funding they received from the government, somebody else was talking to it with me. But, yeah. Somebody else was talking to it about me too, but like the government funding Kodak was dumb. Because Kodak was already getting into the pharmaceutical game. They're basically funding a startup in Kodak. Yeah, it's Kodak, it's a camera company, but it's just an unreasonable funding, like I think. And I think hype got behind it. Day Trader says Kodak had 30 million shares sell at the top, so it was certainly an insider. And it is what it is, man. People are going to try to make their money, you know, do what they do, but very common pattern that we see a lot. What's up, Nancy? Yeah, Hoth. Whoa, there we go. Hoth. WIMI recently hit 29. Ooh, look at WIMI, guys. Hey, I appreciate that. See, that's the good thing about no delay, James. Look at that. WIMI ripping up here at 1040s right now, guys. WIMI making some moves right now. It's at 1050s. Whipping up here. Looking strong. Let's look at some catalysts for these moves right now. Let's look at some catalysts for these moves. Shall we? We can look at WIMI and see what's up. So this is WIMI Hologram Cloud Incorporated establishes a subsidiary to accelerate the development of their holographic vision intelligent robot in Fable semiconductor business. So yeah, they announced the establishment of a subsidiary that's going to accelerate the development of its holographic vision intelligence robots in Fabless semiconductor business. So they got robots over there at WIMI, and they're establishing a subsidiary to work on holographic vision intelligence and Fabless semiconductor business. So a new subsidiary is formed. It's ripping up though on this news, gapping up. It's up about 15% right now. And we'll see if it holds, you know, maybe a little bit less than 15% now. But it's pushing up WIMI. We'll see what happens here. This one is certainly one that we can watch today. And yeah, we're going to watch WIMI. We're also going to keep an eye on the ICE city of Hoth right now. And like I said, we can see if this one can hold over 360s. I don't know if it's going to, but I think 360s is an interesting level. If it gets up here to 4, we could watch it too. But, you know, we could watch both of those. We also got like OMER here, ripping up here, a little bit more expensive. Because of that, I'm probably not going to trade it. But we got this $20 level that looks interesting for OMER. We also have TRVN, which is Trevina. And we can go ahead and look at the catalyst for Hoth for the ICE city here. And let's see what we get. Alright, Hoth Therapeutics is licensing into intellectual property in order to develop a real-time breath-based COVID-19 mobile testing device. So they're trying to develop a real-time COVID test here. They put out a release that said that they're they announced the licensing the intellectual property rights relating to that development for the real-time breath-based COVID-19 testing device here. And so we'll see what happens, but it's pushing up. But again, right now, it's actually breaking under that big level we talked about at 360. So we'll see if it holds here. Like I said, if it breaks underneath this level and holds, in my opinion, it's going to be looking weak. We'll see. Yeah, Kodak, like I said, Kodak, man. Yeah, listen, I had a shout out to somebody. I don't know who did it, but somebody in Trader Mike's Discord. I'll post that link in a second, but somebody in Trader Mike's Discord posted this hilarious thing about Kodak. This is what they said. And this is how common this pattern is, though. But listen, this is what they said. They said, let me turn the music down. They said, somebody posted this about Kodak. Listen. The name of the company, Eastman Kodak, is in its cutting-edge, high-tech, generic drug manufacturer. The name of the company, Eastman Kodak Company, is a cutting-edge, high-tech, generic drug producer out of the Midwest, awaiting imminent patent approval on the next generation of COVID-19 vaccines that have both huge military and civilian applications now. If you know what that reference is from, let me know in the chat right now. But I love that. I actually had to share that. Shout out to whoever posted that in my man Trader Mike's Discord. And if you want to join the man's Discord, really fun Discord, I'll post that link here. You can check it out. Super active penny stock Discord. You want to check it out? Here's the link here. But yeah, that's where I found that. That's where I ultimately found that link. Or yeah, that's where I found that, man. But yeah, there's the link to Trader Mike's. You gotta love it though. But yeah, it's even more hilarious now that Kodak has dropped all the way back down. Look at the long-term chart of Kodak here. Yeah, just to put it into perspective, this isn't even where Kodak's at. Kodak is now here. And I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I definitely told all of you. You know, I'm the greatest trader ever, the greatest predictor, possibly in the world. I'm just saying. But yeah, Kodak's failing. Who knew? I did. Yeah, for sure. Then we also got like TRV in here. Let me fix my glasses, man. My glasses are messing up. There we go. We got TRVN, which looks solid. I mean, I like TRVN here. It's looking good. I will say, it's looking good. TRVN, looking solid. I'll take it, you know. Yeah, Trevita shares are trading higher. They had FDA approval for TRVN. FDA approved their OLINVYK injection. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. YouTube might ban me, you know. But the company approved their new injection. I don't know what they do, but it's supposed to be available in the fourth quarter. It's a ulceridine injection. It's a new chemical entity that is approved in adults for acute pain severe enough to require an IV opioid analgesic. They are funded through the year end 2021. They're gonna host a conference call at 8:30 today, which was 15 minutes ago. And so their conference call was supposed to be 15 minutes ago. We'll see what happens here for TRVN, but it is dropping here. Hey, the sunburn is bad, bro. I'm still peeling, man. My nose and my lip are still peeling from the sun, man. It's bad, bro. Like I'm burnt, man. You know, like I'm burnt still. Like my back's peeling, all that stuff. Okay. All right. Carol's here. Tops, MARA backup. Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah, Tops, I mean, what is this, a split? Did they do another split over there at Tops? Just to put it into perspective, this company has done a ton of splits here. They've done a ton of splits. Look at this. So it wasn't food poisoning? It might have been, man. I don't know, dude. Like, listen. There's a few things. It's so confusing right now for, like, my health, right? Because it's like, listen, I had severe sunburns, right? Wear sunscreen, guys. But I had severe sunburns to where, like, it's plausible that it could be sun sickness, like sun poisoning. That's plausible. It could be that. Because, like, my lips were burned, my nose is burnt, my eyebrows were burnt. Like, it was that bad. And, like, I peeled a big chunk of my lip off, and now it's, like, hurt. It's, like, blistered, too. And so the sun was bad. Like, it was bad enough to burn me, like, all over my face, right? But I was also having stomach issues before then. And so, like, it could be a lot of different stuff. Like, I've been on Prilosec. Or, no, I've been on Prevacid. I've been on Prevacid for a week now, and I haven't been getting sick at my computer anymore. So there's the other thing where it's most likely I also had a stomach ulcer, which is plausible too. And I'm pretty sure I did have a stomach ulcer. And then aside from that, it could be computer sickness, which is plausible too. Like there's a bunch of different stuff. And then on top of that, it could have been food poisoning too, because Carol got sick too right after that, which means it's either sun sickness or a stomach bug or food poisoning. Yeah, Tops is another split. This company has had so many splits, and this is a 1 for 25 reverse split here. 1 for 25 reverse split. They said that they would carry out, they put out the release on the 7th, so Friday. And so yeah, another split for Tops, which is just more dilution here. Or no, this is, no, wait. They're taking shares away. But they've done this a bunch, you know. It's probably to stay listed on the NASDAQ because their stock was at 9 cents. But yeah. I mean, she was burnt, but she not as bad as me because she was a little bit more responsible than me, per se.
I didn't burn.
Huh?
I didn't burn. I might have gotten a little bit of... Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't burn. I had maybe like 1 foot, like the top of one of my feet.
Here, you gotta get up in here.
Was a little toasty, but I didn't burn like that. I can't move.
Right. Here, you gotta scoot over a little bit. There you go.
Do you want me to scoot this over?
Yeah, you can. But no, it was bad, man.
Alright, now you could kind of shift the...
I was bad. I don't know if she wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, no, I didn't burn. Here, scoot over.
Yeah, I'm good. Like I said, I'm good. Like I'm still, my face is still kind of burnt, and like if you look at my face, you can kind of still see it. I kind of look like a vampire. Like I'm still peeling here. Like I ripped this peeling off of my lip and busted that open, and like my nose still has burns. You can kind of see it.
Yeah, he burnt bad.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It was bad.
His shoulders and his back.
Like you can probably see my lips, like even here, like look right here, like that's kind of burnt too. Like my whole lips kind of messed up, and my noses, my eyebrows were burnt. Like it was rough, man. Lesson learned though.
Yeah.
Lesson learned. Hey, I appreciate it, legit. Thank you, bro. There we go.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? How's everyone been?
Yeah, I don't know about tops here, guys. Like, I don't know about tops. One that is starting to rip up that you might want to watch, team, is MCRB. MCRB. You need to get like a tablet so you can keep track of it. Like MCRB. Look at MCRB bouncing over 16. It's up over $1 in the last minute or two. And this one's starting to push. Like I said, guys, if you caught my video that I put out this weekend, I have a very specific like system in place that has been working really, really well. And so I'm going to try to take, instead of taking multiple small trades, I'm going to try to just take one big trade on Thinkorswim today and then pivot over to U-Stock trade with the money I have there. Like, that's probably what I'm going to do. And that's why I said I'm trying to scale up some. I'm just going to try to take one big trade. We'll see. It needs to be the perfect trade, though. So, like, we're going to try to let that work. Like I said, I've made money on Thinkorswim specifically. Every day last week I made money on there. And so, you know, we're just going to keep moving. No, you're good. Hey, thanks, Patrick. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Morning, James. How's it been? How's everyone doing? This whole conversation is so...
Yeah, no, you see that? Hilarious. You know, yeah, hilarious.
Good one.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, so yeah, so MCRB ripping up here. If you like that one, we could get a nice move there. TRV in. Like I said though, guys, for my system specifically, like what I really try to do is I look for stocks that are going to open up below the VWAP. Like I want to see stocks put in a big move like this. And I'm not sure if this one's going to work. I'm just giving you an example of like what I see, right? Like, so I see stocks put in a big move like this, and I wonder what the float is here. Let me see. This is TRV and the float is 100 million. But once they put in a big move like this, the next thing to do is look for the crossover play above it, right? Like I want to see it crossover above this level. And so I look for stocks that put in a big move and then actually dip down enough to cross over at the opening bell, right? So like that's really what I'm essentially looking for here, is I'm just going to be trying to catch the crossover in that first 15 minutes. I mean, listen, Monta, even if you had 1,000 shares at 10 cents, it doesn't mean anything. Like they're gonna compensate you for the difference, right? So like if you get stuck in a reverse split or a split, so for instance, okay, so if you had 10 shares of a stock and a stock did a 1 for 10 reverse split, right? And so, and the stock was 10 cents and the stock went up to $1. You would, instead of holding 10 shares of that stock, you would only hold 1 share now. And so they would compensate you for the difference, right? You're not, and basically, you're not going to make a bunch of money either way, you know. And so point is, if you had 1,000 shares, you wouldn't be making $1,000 or whatever it would be. Yeah, you wouldn't be making that. Like they would just give you less shares, you know. So like if you had 1,000 shares, I think they would give you like 100 shares instead if it was a 1 for 10 reverse split. And listen, I know this from experience because when I first got started trading, I was in a stock on Robinhood and it did a reverse split. And I think I thought I got rich. I thought I was like rich, you know, and I thought I immediately made like $4,000 or something crazy because it did a split. And then I was super sad to find out it just didn't work like that. OCGN. Yeah, OCGN's got some interesting levels here. I don't usually trade stocks this cheap, but we're going to watch 66 here, and we're going to see if this thing moves, you know, over 75, I think is an interesting level. I think people underestimate how important 75 is, like the $0.25. Like, a lot of times people put a lot of sway on half and whole dollars, but like $0.25 are significant as well, just because they're psychological levels. What do I think about the crypto market today? I see stocks like MARA pushing up and like Riot, you know. But like the Bitcoin chart is looking, I mean, it's rebounding. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's not bad, but it opened up, for instance, you know, today it's been up and down and up and down. And so we had a big dip at 5:30, which is 6:30 market time. So we already had a big dip here. I'm not sure, you know, I'm going to watch the same levels I always watch with crypto, which is these highs of the day here. And then if crypto ends up breaking these highs up here at 12,220, then I'm going to watch crypto-backed stocks, or just crypto-related stocks, I should say, like MARA. What's the other one? MARA, Riot. DPW, I think, is one. But yeah, I'm gonna watch crypto-related stocks to see what Bitcoin does here. CBay. CBay's up. Not that much volume. I mean, we could watch it, but like, there's not that much volume here with it. So like, we'll see. But there's not that much volume. Yeah, and I'll keep an eye on MARA. But like I said, most of the time I'm just going to be pairs trading MARA with like Bitcoin and crypto. You know, like I said, this is the Bitcoin chart for today. And like, if you look at the longer term chart here, like this is Bitcoin right now. It's at like 12,000, a little bit over 12,000. I'm telling you that the Bitcoin long term chart is cool. What's up, Marv? What's up, Abe? WKHS has earnings at 9 a.m. Yeah, we'll see.
I have to get Jack breakfast in a second.
Okay.
I woke up already.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you trade today, so you gotta be careful. You gotta be ready. You know. You will make money today because your wife will help you. That's right, man. Positive thinking, yes, sir.
Try to.
Always. But hey, I mean, the stream's not getting that bad of views. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting that bad of views. Hey, I appreciate it, G. Thank you, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. We do this live every day. I'm going to let Carol trade a little bit today. A little bit. Small size, though. You know, we'll see what's going to happen. You got this. Carol mostly knows VWAP fades. And so we're going to give her, like, a longer-term trade with, like, a really easy risk reward, right? So like, we're going to give you a VWAP fade is all we're going to try to give you, right? And so that is just when a stock does this, okay? So a downward move, you're going to look for a downward move at the open, like, right? We need a downward move, and then we're just going to look for a little pullback to the VWAP, right? And you're going to enter right there on that pullback, and then you're just going to look to take profits, you know. We'll see. I'm going to try to give you a longer term trade, but like at a low of the day level. And then you can give yourself a risk of like a confirmed level above it. Maybe at like this 1720 level if we were trading that. So you see we got a tight risk. And so in this case, our risk is small. This is our risk level. And you know, our reward is much larger than that. And so big reward, small risk. And then we're just going to try to let it play out. And it should work more than it doesn't to justify trading it. And so that's what we're going to let you do.
Okay.
All right. And so again, we're going to look for a downward move at the open, pull back to the VWAP, which is this purple line, and then you're just going to short into that.
Okay.
All right. That's the plan. And I'll give you some stocks to watch too, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so with Forex, I'm trying to figure out what funded account program I want to actually use, right? There's one called FOMC. There's one called FOMC that I might be using here. And like, there's a few other ones. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use yet.
I could get Jack his breakfast real quick so that I don't...
Alright, she's going to go, yeah, she's going to go make my son his breakfast. I think my son just got up, so she'll be back. Yeah, you got like 30 minutes until the open.
Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back in like 5, 10.
Okay. Yeah, so, let me see. There's a few of them that I'm trying to use here. Yeah, it's FTMO. Yeah, I'm going to be looking into it, Vincent. Like I said, I'm just trying to take one thing at a time here. Right now, I'm still trying that Toro challenge. And so we're going to see. We got MCRB. MCRB starting to rip up here. It's looking all right. If we break this 1950 level, it looks good too. Like right here. Oh, also, guys, I've also... I think I'm going to have the video out today. I'm going to try to have the video out today, right? But I've been working on a video where I backtest the 3-bar play. It's kind of, you know, and here's the thing, right? A lot of traders have talked about the 3-bar play. The 3-bar play is essentially just the 1-minute pullback from warrior trading, right? They made a video on it like 3 years ago. The 1-minute pullback, and like we did too. Like we've made videos on the 1-minute pullback, and so that's essentially what the 3-bar play is. But we made a video actually backtesting it, or we're working on a video. We're basically finished the results. We just got to edit the actual video for it, and stuff like that. But we'll try to have that video out today. And so be on the lookout for that too. And like I said, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I think we're about to break 28K. We should be very close to breaking 28,000. Yeah, what's up, Tom? What's up, dude? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Mike's the man. You know. Yeah, Mike also always gives me a shout out at like 8 o'clock. Yeah, program. Yeah, I program, yeah, you probably see me in Joshua Flukes, maybe, Tom, but yeah, I program, mostly front-end stuff, JavaScript, React, a little bit of React Native, and mostly front-end design programming, but yeah, I program. A little bit of Python, too, working on some Python stuff for trading, but yeah, I program a little bit. Yeah, I got you, Mike. Which ones you want, bro? Let me find it. Yeah, I got your mic here. I'm about to post it right now. NKLA, let's take a look. Here you go, Mike. Mike Lewis, yeah, there you go. Is there news on NKLA? I don't know, man. We'll see. What's your favorite watch today? We had the Ice City of Hoth running up here this morning. Yeah, NKLA, man, I'm confused about this. I don't know what this one's gonna do. The Ice City of Hoth is just taking a dive, man. It's unfortunate, you know. But like I said, guys, this is what I said. If you caught me this morning, I said if it breaks under 360, it's looking weak, right? And what do we get? We got the break under 360. It actually held this level as support. Look at that, at 350. Look at that. It popped up. It held that level exactly as support. So NKLA, shout out to James. NKLA wins an order for 2.5 thousand electric garbage trucks from the Republic Services. HTML's still around, Daniel. I mean, HTML is not really considered programming. That's more so like a blueprint language, right? Like, it's not really like programming. Like, programming is like JavaScript, you know? Because, like, HTML, CSS, all that good stuff, it's not really considered programming. Everybody used HTML on Facebook, you know what I mean? And but that didn't mean they were programmers, you know? It's a little bit different, but programming is based around 4 concepts, basically, like Boolean, which is true, false; conditional, which is like if 5 plus 5 equals 10, do this, right? Boolean, or conditional, object-oriented, which is just data structures and arrays and stuff like that. Mostly focused around those type of things. But like I said, there's a few different concepts that are universal in programming, and those are them. Oh, dude, oh man, those are fighting words, bro. Those are fighting words, man. JavaScript's not programming. That hurts, man. That hurts. Yeah, I love object. Honestly, object-oriented is my favorite. Like, that's my favorite. It's the easiest, man. It's like, you define an object. Say the object is, car. It's the object-oriented is like the most creative way. I like it because you can create things very easily using object-oriented programming, and it's the most fun for me. My least favorite part of programming is probably, like, I like conditional statements. They're okay, but like my least favorite is probably like the DOM. And like designing certain things using the DOM with like vanilla JavaScript. It's just, I don't like that. Which is why I learned like React and stuff. Yeah. I mean, I started off with Python, which I think most people start off with, just because it's so literal. You know what I mean? Like, Python is like, if you want to print something to the screen, you type print parentheses, hello world, and it prints hello world. And so Python's the most literal language, so it's what a lot of people start off with. Anyways, we also got Foot Locker. Foot Locker gapping up some. We'll see what happens here. This one's gapping up from 27 all the way to 36 roughly. It's sitting at 30 now. I might trade this one at the opening bell. We also got another one like IBIO, and we're gonna look at Foot Locker's news here, but we also have IBIO, which is a penny stock that's starting to rip up here and looks pretty solid. So IBIO is looking good. Like I said, we also have Foot Locker making some moves here. We got ETON too, and ETON's gapping up here from 660s all the way to 780s. Yeah. Hey, no stress, Tom. Yeah, man. Like I said, I there's a few things Mitch used to know, man. Mitch used to know. Like, there's a few things that'll get me rambling. One of them is MMA. You start talking to me about MMA, I'll abandon stocks and just move on to MMA. You start talking to me about programming, I'll abandon stocks and start talking about programming. And you start talking about cannabis legalization, I'll abandon stocks and start talking about cannabis legalization. So, there's a few things, SRNE. Let's see. Let me look at it. Yeah, Sorrento's making some moves here. It's gapping up. It looks okay. I want some more volume, though. ADTX. I mean, we'll see. Listen, it's kind of putting in a low here at 550. I don't know how I feel about it long term, but I think it might be reversing this, downward move it's made in the last day or so. AVCT. And don't talk about GameStop. That's right. Netron knows. Yeah, Netron's been here a long time. He knows. Don't talk about GameStop, man. Speaking of GameStop, let's take a look at it. I mean, it's up from the last time I honestly looked at it. Okay, so NKLA, guys, did have those results come in. And look at NKLA ripping up to 4180s now. NKLA making some moves. We're going to see what happens here. But, yeah, so NKLA making some moves. I think James dropped the news on us, but we can take a look real quick here. Yeah, they had a 2,500 electric truck order on this one. And so they had a big order. Let me see what else we got. We also have, like I said, Foot Locker. And I can look at the catalyst for this one. I don't think I did yet. But we do have Foot Locker here. They issued second quarter EPS guidance that was better than the analyst estimate. So good second quarter results. They saw adjusted EPS of 66 to 70 cents with expected at 60. Sales increased 18%. They indicated a profitable second quarter outlook for Foot Locker as well. And then we got IBIO here, and we can look at the news for IBIO too. Let's look at the news for this one. Alright, so IBIO is up after results from a COVID-19 vaccine. So they said, quote, IBIO said, quote, earlier functional testing of mouse and tessera from IBIO 201 immunized mice demonstrated the presence of antibodies that interfere with the binding of SARS-CoV-2 spike protein sequences to human ACE2 in ex vivo assays. I don't know what this means. You know, this is the most confusing nonsense ever. Whatever that means. Yeah, they basically said, from what I gathered, it basically said early testing in mice was positive. That's, you know, that's what it seems like. The presence of antibodies that interfere with the binding of COVID-19. So basically, early testing in mice, early testing in mice that they were testing with this biodrug demonstrated the presence of antibodies that basically stop COVID, is what I'm gathering there. But they said that in a way more confusing way than they really needed to. OMER here. We'll see what happens. This was gapping up from 14s all the way to 20s. We can take a look at this one too. Big gap up here though. This one is up after they reported recovery and survival of all patients in a study evaluating narsoplimab for the treatment of COVID and, you know, associated respiratory diseases. So positive results for OMER. We'll see what happens there as well. Like I said, we also got a few other people talking about OPGN this morning. OPGN. OPGN making some moves here. Huge rip yesterday. Let's see what the reasoning for this one is. I think I lost money on this one if I remember correctly on Friday. Alright, so yeah, OPGN markets the Menarini Silicones antibody test for COVID-19. So yeah, so they co-marketed their antibody test from Silicone Biosystems. It's a 10-minute rapid test, so they're marketing that. But yeah, like I said, we got a few that I'm specifically watching here. Number one is TRVN. We got TRVN. I'm looking for this one to open up below the VWAP and stay under it. It's a little bit larger float, but I might attack this one. It just depends on what we see here. We also have IBIO, which I'm watching, and it's bouncing off the VWAP now. We got Foot Locker, which I might watch. And one thing I do want to test, and one that's actually putting in really strong signals here, is MCRB. Like, this one's looking strong. Like higher lows, consistently higher lows. We got a higher low here, here, and here. It's respecting and holding the VWAP, so it's maintaining that upward short-term trend. And it just looks really strong, especially if it breaks 1950. Like, we'll see what happens, though. You never really know, I guess. MGM got a new investor, so yeah. Listen, man. Here's the thing, right? Like, this is, let me give you guys a rundown. So like a month or two, like 2 months ago, really, I made a video, and what the video was about was, it was the top 4 stocks that I thought were good buys to hold over the summer, right? It was the top 4 stocks that I thought would work over the summer, would move over the summer. And just to put this into perspective, guys, MGM was one of them. I called that one out at like 17 or 18, and we are up. United Airlines was one of them, and we're up from where we were. We were at $30, I believe, and we are at 34, 35 now. Uber was one of them, which Uber's the one that didn't really do that great. And then Disney was another one, and Disney's up drastically from where I called it out. I think I called it out at like 115, 110. And so 3 out of the 4 stocks that I called out on that list ended up ripping up this summer. And everybody hated on me, man. Everybody was like, oh, those are garbage picks. You suck. La, 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 And my logic was simple. The logic was very simple, right? The logic was that regardless of short-term swings, I think considering how down everything was, and Uber was even really break even, but considering how down everything was, that a lot of these stocks would end up eventually rebounding, by the end of the summer. That was exactly what I said in the video, that a lot of these stocks would eventually rebound at the end of the summer. Everybody hated on me, man, and they all did well. Uber's about break even, and the other 3 are up from where I called it out. And so, not too bad. But it kind of just goes to show you got to take your own route. Like, no matter what you do in trading, people are going to hate. People are going to criticize you for your style or your picks or whatever it is, right? Like, people are going to hate on it. you know. And in the end, you got to just go your own way, choose your own path, because, you know, in the end, you understand your logic behind stuff. And, yeah, you know, good lesson. What, I can hear you?
No, I feel like you can't.
All right, whatever. All right, guys. Let's do this. 3, Wilson. SINT should be in for a big week. Let's see, man. All right, Carol, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you trade. Yeah, I want to see the volume. Maybe it will. I just want to see more volume. I'm more of a reactive trader, though. OCGN. Hey, there it goes, man. And like I said, here's the interesting level. You look at the one pullback. The one pullback was at 75. Same level I talked about. 75. Same level I talked about. And look at the rip. And so it's looking good. I mean, I'll watch this one because these are always interesting to see if they end up pushing up over $1, you know. We'll see, Jalen. I'm not sure yet, man.
Oh, morning. Morning, Kendra. How's it going?
James has that real estate license, bro. James just got his real estate license.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's cool. What state?
He's in Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I ever have a referral, I got you, James. If I ever have anybody in Florida, you know, I got you, man.
Yeah, what part do you...
South.
Okay.
He's like Miami, I think, or not. I don't know if he's Miami. Or maybe he's. I don't know where. I can't remember where it was. It's like either Fort Lauderdale, Miami, something. Whoa. But yeah, we would drive out there because we went to Florida, but we're like not even on the Panhandle, man. Like we were.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
Yeah, like I think James is like 5 hours or 4 hours, I think is what it is. So it's like it's just a long drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you ever in Houston, brother? Hit me up, man. Come chill. You know. Yeah, that's how you do it, James. Just cram it, brother. Just cram it. That's what I did with mine. Like when I decided to get my real estate license, I literally bought the courses. I studied. I just crammed it all in a week. I went and took my exam and passed it. You know. Except in Texas, they recently changed the rules, right? In Texas, they used to let you do basically an open book testing for your real estate exam. Not your actual test, but like to pass the required courses. They used to let you just be open book. They recently changed it now to where they literally have to get a webcam watching you and listening to you the whole time.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
I mean, you can kind of get around it. You know, I'm not saying this is what I did, but if you put like a board up behind your monitor so that they can't see it and then like pin the papers to that board, you know, I'm not saying I did that, but that's a way to do it, you know. That's all I'm saying. I'm in Texas, man, so maybe like it was easy. I went to Champions online, took all the courses, and then just went and passed it in a week, you know. But I think the standards are different for every state.
We were just in the bar right outside Pensacola. It's pretty. I mean, they got that white sand and the kind of blue turquoise waters.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mississippi? Hey, go Tigers. That's all I'm saying to all you southern, you know, SEC states. Go Tigers. That's all I'm saying. Hey, thank you, Akbar. Thank you, bro. Realistic percentage gain a day one can expect trading. It just depends, man. It depends on your account size. It's a loaded question. It depends on your account size. It depends on what you want to do, your trading style, how active you are. A lot of different factors play into that, man. You know what I mean? Like if you've got $1,000 or if you've got $100,000 account, you know, you can potentially make, you know, 5%. Depends on your risk tolerance, though. If you want to risk more, you know, you can make more. But if you want to play it safe, you know, 0.5%, I don't know. It just depends, man. It really depends on your risk tolerance. It's going to be subjective, so it's going to vary from person to person.
Did you tell them about our trip? About our trip to Florida?
Yeah, they saw the sunburns.
Yeah.
You know.
It was fun. We had a lot. The trip there, on the way there, was not great. But
The
I
up
guess,
there.
yeah. I
Oh
guess-
yeah, we got broken into. Oh, I was streaming live when that happened.
Yeah.
I was streaming live
Oh
when
my
that happened.
gosh. I went out there, and this was the morning that we're supposed to be, because what we did was we broke it up. So we went and we drove from Houston to Baton Rouge, and we stayed a night in Baton Rouge to kind of break it up, because it'd be like a 9-10 hour car ride with the kids.
Yeah.
So we Giga Maggie's, right? It's a good school. We want to send Maddie there since we're here, but
Gig'em? I don't even know the Aggie stuff. Is that Aggies?
yeah, Giga Maggie's the Aggie thumb.
All I'm saying is that game between LSU and the Aggies 2 years ago was nonsense, man. I'm still mad about that game, dude.
Yeah,
Seventh overtime. The refs are obviously working for the Aggies here.
They had
Ton
that
of bad calls.
The extra player on the field was the ref.
Yeah, right. The 12th man was the ref, 100%, man. Get that ref out of there, man. I'm still mad about that, and that was 2 years ago, even though we destroyed the Aggies last year. I'm just saying, man.
Oh, here. I can't. Here.
Oh.
Here, we'll move the mic.
Here, wait.
But yeah,
Put it in the
so we were going to Baton Rouge. We stayed a night in a hotel, and it was a decent area. Like, the problem with Baton Rouge is that there's nice areas, but then right, like, basically next to the nice area, it's like it's not so great areas, you know. So it's kind of speckled. But so we were staying in this hotel, and one morning John got up. He was streaming, and I was kind of starting to get stuff around to head out to go to Florida. And I went out to my truck, and like I remember walking up, and I saw something on the ground. It was like black, like this shiny black. Actually, I could show y'all pictures. And and I walked up and I saw that, and I was like, oh, that's weird. And then as I walked up and looked at my truck, the back driver's side window was completely busted out, and like all of my stuff, like in my glove compartment and in my center console, was just everywhere. See, look here. Here, I want to be able to see so look.
You're not gonna be able to see that.
Let me see. So look, that's my window right there. It's just basically the tent held it all together. They went through my truck. I don't know if you could see it.
Yeah, you kind of can.
Yeah, you know.
You and your phone screen, man.
I know. But yeah, like it. So basically, they broke. Oh,
Yeah, you still see it.
those are trees. But they broke out my truck, went through it all, and I found this at like 7 o'clock in the morning. We were supposed to be leaving once John had gotten done with his stream, basically, you know? So, like...
Yeah, we got the window fixed, like, immediately. I mean, we were driving, so, like, we had to get the window fixed. MCRB just broke pre-market highs, guys. Sorry, baby. Here.
Yeah.
We just broke pre-market highs. We're going to look to see if we can hold at $19.50. That's the $0.50, and then see if we can continue to rip up. All right, go ahead. We're good.
But, yeah, so, like, basically, it looks like they stuck something into the window, and they just ripped the entire thing out, and the tent on the back window held it all together. But luckily, since we were in Baton Rouge, like, we have family there, and, like, that's where we're from, so it was, you know, I was luckily able to, I was luckily able to get someone over, one of our, oh my gosh, look at me, you saw me, my eyes turned creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Green screen.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to get someone out to, like, help me, and we got Safe Light out, and they, like, replaced the window, because, like, my dad, I haven't seen him since, like, February, and, you know, we had this whole lockdown thing, and so, like, he was like, well, can you just drive, could you just come here, and, like, just drive, basically saying, like, drive, you know,
window.
4 hours with the kids in the back, with all that glass everywhere. Well, I mean, try to clean out the glass a little bit, I guess, but, like, just try to drive, you know, and I was like, no, Dad, you know, I want to see you too, but I can't, you know. But yeah, luckily we got someone out there and they fixed it. We found the right window, but oh my gosh, you know.
It was rough, man.
Yeah.
And I streamed the whole time, so they, like, saw it, you know.
Yeah. And, like, I think they stole some of Maddie's headphones.
Yeah, they did. But that's the only thing they got. We didn't have anything expensive in there. Like,
but there was 4 other people. And they were all pickup trucks, and they were all broken into the same way, which was kind of weird. There was 4 other pickup trucks that had been broken into. One of them, the license plate said retired cop, so I'm sure that they were looking for guns. And like the other guy was an army guy. He was like uniform. There was a couple army guys staying there, and like they were like on some type of training or assignment or whatever. Well, one of the Army guys' pickup truck was broken into and they got a pistol.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
I
It was bad, man. It was
yeah.
rough.
Like,
Yeah. That's just kind of how it goes, though. You know?
yeah. But yeah, it's hard not to feel kind of like violated when that kind of stuff happens. Like someone going through stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know,
for
like
sure.
luckily it was just like napkins and snacks and like I think I had some gloves in there from, you know, with everything going on. But
Yeah, for sure.
still, man. And it's surprising too, because like I was literally sleeping probably about 30 feet away. Like I could see my truck from the window, you know.
Yeah, I'm watching TRV and I'm watching MOXC. James mentioned MOXC. Let me see what happened here. Mark tweets on school reopening. So yeah, MOXC, this 225 level is interesting. We'll see if it breaks there, but MOXC is ripping up here. Gapping up from 122 all the way to 220s. So we'll see if it breaks 225. Somebody else is talking about Mark, M-A-R-K. And Mark is up. It doesn't have the best volume with it. Like, I'm not loving that one as much. But yeah, I'm watching TRV in here for specifically the moving average crossover, like I talked about. If we can get the moving average crossover in that first 30 minutes or in that first 15 minutes, then we're going to take a few hundred shares here and try to scale up and try to take a big trade. MCRB, held 1950. Hey. Yeah, that means it's really strong. I mean, listen, we'll see if it holds, but yeah, look at that support. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I have an old class on half and whole dollars that I want to upload so you guys can kind of understand that aspect of my trading. I tried to put a video out on that specifically like a few days ago, kind of explaining how I scalp with like half and whole dollars, to where it's like if the pre-market high and the half or whole dollar or the previous high of the day, if they're all around the same level, it just gives it a lot of support, right? So like when you get this pre-market high up here and it's at like a $0.50 at 1950, it's just twice the support, and it just gives it a lot more momentum, and that's something that I try to take advantage of consistently. But it's one of the reasons I use half and whole dollars so much, basically. MCRB.
Just tune in.
Yeah, it's looking solid. It's looking good. What am I trading at the bell? I'm looking for the moving average crossover using the 12 EMA and the 26 SMA. So I'm looking at like the main ones I'm really watching is TRVN. TRVN, we'll see if we get the crossover there at the opening bell. Another one I'm looking at is IBIO. We're going to look at ETON, OPGN, and that's about it. Maybe Foot Locker too. But we're going to let Carol trade on the Toro Challenge too. We're going to see though. But yeah, TRVN's probably my favorite. Especially considering like we are now, the white line is above the blue line. So like what we're looking for is we're going to look for this crossover to happen here. So like we need this white line to cross underneath the blue line. And if we get that, we're going to take a few hundred shares. So I'm going to start getting everything ready. We got 2 minutes, but like I said, there's no delay today. There is 0 delay. Yeah, usually, we don't have any delay today. So it's completely live.
How are you able to do? How's that able to happen?
I just changed the settings.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that it was, that it seemed like it was,
Alright, let me get the bid and the ask.
Maybe after we trade, I could show some pictures of our trip.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if you want to, you can.
we had fun.
Yeah. It was a good trip. It's been a while since we went to the beach. We didn't go last year. We went to Michigan last year. I think you guys probably remember that stream too, yeah, if you've been around long enough. But this year, Michigan just seemed like a lot of work.
Yeah. There's jet skis. My dad has these jet skis, and they're so fast.
Yeah, man.
We were going, like, I had to tell John, the bell's about to happen. But yeah, I had to tell John, he's like going 50-something with Jack and I on the back, and I'm like, you gotta slow down, baby.
I know how to drive a jet ski.
I know, but like, you go that fast, if you fall off, you're gonna get hurt,
Yeah.
But we were trying to like follow my dad, who had.
Dude, your dad was flying, man. Your dad was flying. I was just trying to keep up because I get lost out there.
Yeah, we drove all the way to Pensacola.
Yeah.
So we were on the jet skis. We went all the way down the sound, and It was fun.
All right, guys, we got 30 minutes into the open, or 30 seconds into the open. I appreciate the sub, Pepe. Thank you, man. Shout out to Pepe. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Do it now. Click the bell. We're watching TRVN. See if we can get into some movement here at the opening bell here. We're going to see if we get the crossover first things first at the opening bell. We're going to see if that works. Wish us luck. The open is about to happen right now, guys. Good luck. We got 4 seconds, really. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. There's the opening bell. The crossover happened slightly before pre-market, man. I'm kind of bummed out about that. It's too early. It happened just a little bit too early here.
Yeah, so bad.
Yeah, like it's just slightly before pre-market, man. Just slightly. But I like it too, but it's too late. I'm going to get a new stock trade. And it's going to be a little bit smaller, but like if I can hurry up here, we can still take the trade. Alright, so we're actually back here. Maybe it was a good thing. Now go away, laser toast. There we go. Maybe it was a good thing.
Laser toast.
So yeah, maybe I won't take it. Because like, here's the thing, right? It just happened a little bit too early. Laser toast is like an app for you stock trade. To help me like enter and exit fast. Alright guys, we're completely live right now. Completely live. OPGN dropping. We got on the scanners list, guys. We got MOXC popping up on the scanners. MOXC, this one's breaking pre-market high right now, ripping up here. Huge rip for MOXC. We recently broke pre-market high. We're actually pulling back some now. We also have USIO. I'm gonna try to call out these big movers for you. We got USIO ripping up. We also have OMER ripping up here. A little bit too expensive for me here. But OMER is ripping up, and it looks like we're about to get the crossover play here for OMER. Okay, so it was probably a good thing that TRVN opened up a little bit before the bell, because that actually saves me a little bit here. We can look at IBIO. We can look at IBIO to see if we get the crossover play here. We get this line under this line, we're okay.
This one was...
Yeah, that's the one we avoided. We almost took that one.
Okay. Well, no, the one...
And like we can look at IBIO here to see if we get the crossover play there. Like that's what we're waiting for. It needs to be like specifically in that first 15 minutes though. Like it has to be in the first 15 minutes. CCL, TRVN. Yeah, the crossover is a little bit early though for TRVN, so I'm waiting. And like maybe we'll get it again, you know. I'm watching IBIO though, and we're looking at TRVN here. Because TRVN actually reversed the crossover, so it didn't confirm it, right? And so like we get it again here, it's gonna get a little bit more interesting. IBIO is starting to push up though. Like IBIO is starting to move here. And same thing for TRVN, so I'm gonna try to get U stock trade out so I can attack both of these if I can. I'm still watching IBIO and TVRN. If you're watching OMER, look at OMER on the scanner. We also have the Ice City of Hoth right here. You like my joke?
No.
Yeah, this one's just ripping down, so it looks weak. OMER, we're still watching OMER here. We're gonna see what happens, but OMER is starting to rip up. We break this level here at 22. It looks good. I'm still waiting, guys, to trade. I don't see anything yet, and I kind of just have to stick with my system here so far. So like we're still waiting. Yeah.
Looks interesting.
CBL, NKLA, MCRB. Yeah, we're waiting, guys. Like I said, for most of these, we're looking for a very specific pattern here, and like if we don't see it, we don't see it. You know. So like we gotta just kind of wait for it. ETON maybe. We're about to get the crossover for ETON. Now this one doesn't look bad. It's got a huge range though. So like, I take 100 shares of this thing. It's gonna be a big range. I can lose a bunch fast. But if we get the crossover and then like a pullback, it looks interesting. Foot Locker here is about to break highs. Let me get Haywood Trader out too now. But yeah, out of all the ones I was watching, we just didn't get anything right now.
These are some of the new platforms, or the
Yeah, this is like the Toro Challenge platform.
oh, okay.
I'm kind of looking at Foot Locker. I hope it's gonna let me trade this. Oh yeah, it will. No, Foot Locker's not on the list. No, it's not. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah. Alright, so IBIO and TRVN both dropping, unfortunately. We just didn't get anything that really followed through with this move. We're still in the first 15 minutes and I'm waiting. Like ETON, we did just get the crossover here, so maybe I'll try to trade this real quick, guys. We did get the crossover here, but I gotta have a big risk. And the 100 shares is sizing up for this one too. So we're gonna wait for 793s or 794s to enter this one. We did get the crossover. It's trying to reclaim the VWAP. Alright, so we're in with 100 shares here, of which is big sizing for honestly the range in this one for ETON. Like this is a big range here. And so wish me luck, guys. This one could absolutely rip down on me fast. And we got 100 shares, so we need this one over 8. But wish me luck, because this is a big range stock here. Alright, we're doing alright. We need over 8 though. There's 8s. There we go. Alright, we got out a half there, and we're riding the rest up. 50 shares. Alright, so the crossover play worked. It's just about when to sell. There's 23s. 20. You nervous?
Yeah.
Here, there's no commission, so I'm just gonna sell another half here. No, it did it again.
What?
The crossover works really well right there, but I didn't hit enter. I wanted to sell 25 shares because this one's got such a big range.
Well, look, I mean.
I'm out.
Oh.
Yeah, it did it again. But another good
Still
example.
Have 25?
No, I'm out.
You're.
Yeah, I'm out of. I'm out fully. Because this is why I wanted to hold on to it, man. Because just frustrating. Because it's like, and this is my fault. Because Thinkorswim, if you don't press enter right there, then it doesn't work, right? Then it doesn't work. The crossover, again, guys, this is exactly like the setup.
Oh, here, just change it. It hurts
Look at
watching
this.
it.
Look at this, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I did it again, guys. I gotta fix that because, like, I just have to remember to press enter. I might get, like, a sticky note right here that says press enter after changing share size.
Here, just change it.
It's
It
alright.
hurts watching
But no,
it.
it's a good example. It's fine. It's fine. But like, here's the thing, right? Like, this is exactly the setup I talked about. Like, what I talked about a stock that gaps up nicely. You know, it gaps up nicely, but it pulls back some and it opens up below the VWAP, right? And so ETON, nice gap up, pulled back, opened up below the VWAP, and then we get a crossover here in the first 15 minutes. That's a huge indication of strength. It works really, really well. You know, like really, really well. And I missed out on like $1 a share, but like it works. Works super well. I just, man, frustrating. I botched that one, team. Yeah, oops, I did it again. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that one's unfortunate.
It is what it is. I mean, I'm happy the confidence is in there, and like I know the strategy works. And like I said, I made a video about this system this past weekend. Like I made a really good video talking about this system and like how I approach it and my logic for it and like what results work, right? And this was like the home run result, which is that if you attack the crossover specifically in the first 15 minutes, right? If only on like if you attack a stock like this that has the crossover that's like extended way up here, it's not going to work as well. But if you wait for the crossover to happen in the first 15 minutes and in a stock that has gapped up and that's strong but pulls back some and opens up below the VWAP, it just works really, really well. And again, it's not like a long-term strategy. Like you're not supposed to hold it through this. But like I could have held 25 shares and let this work, you know. But it is what it is, you know. And we got to move on with our day. But frustrating to say the least.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she's nice. Green is still green. Yeah, I'm happy with it, but like, ugh. Mad. I missed out on some for sure, but like I said, it gives me confidence, man. Like, listen, and everybody hated on me. Like, this is like, if you guys want to understand what happened, just to mention what's moving, MRIN, guys, MRIN ripping up. Not that much volume coming with it, but MRIN is starting to pop here. Just to give you guys an alert on the big movers, we got the Ice City of Hoth that has recently rebounded here, and we're actually getting the crossover play, and it is in the first 15 minutes. So let me try this one. I like this one. We'll see. It's a little bit late, and it's not really my favorite, but like we'll try it here. But like every trade on Thinkorswim, man, every trade in the last, I don't know how long on Thinkorswim has been green using that setup. I think I got in a little bit too early for the crossover play too. Probably about to exit this one though. Just a huge pullback. I'm gonna try to get out here when my profit, when my loss isn't that bad, and maybe I'll end up. But I would rather take like a $10 loss than a big loss there. I think I got in a little bit too early. I gotta wait for it. TEN. Yeah, TEN, guys, is absolutely ripping up. Another one that's popping up in the scanners is HUSA. HUSA, guys, look at this rip. HUSA, Houston American Energy Company. Huge rip. 150s. Look at the spike in volume, guys. Just a monstrous move here. Just a huge rip for HUSA. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to argue with people about the music. A large majority of people like the music here, so we're just kind of hanging out. It's a free live stream. You don't like it, you don't have to be here, brother. No stress, man.
What's music sound like?
The music's pretty good here. Listen to it. Go ahead. Yeah, Hoth is ripping up. I don't know if I trust Hoth, though.
It's peaceful.
Yeah, right. It is peaceful, man. It's happy music, you know? HUSA pulling back here. I might want to trade HUSA, but if I do trade it, I do want to preface this trade with, like, this is not in my system.
I'm trying to... Jeez. I like to see your ear. I know you can hear me.
Alright. Very risky trade here, but I'm using the 150 level as a risk for HUSA. Wish me luck, guys. I'm in HUSA, 200 shares. Yeah, I like the music. Most people like the music. Like and the reason I know is because I've voted. I've asked people, hey, if you like the music, do this, and if you don't like it, say this. A large majority of people like the music. And like, I can turn it down if you want, like a little bit, but like, I'm not gonna turn it down that much. OCGN, yeah, on the scanners, HUSA is the recent one. Yeah, I mean, this one just dove, and this is why I said, like, if it opens up too extended, I just don't like it, right? Like one of the keys to my system is taking advantage of dip buys, but they have to open up like in a reasonable spot. Like if they open up too high, they're too extended. They don't work as well, you know? All right, so HUSA is ripping up here. I mean, I'm up a little bit in this trade, but we are getting a rip in HUSA. Hey, thank you, legit. Yeah, Kyle, appreciate that. Hey, thank you, Alan. Here, I can turn it down a little bit if you guys want. Hey, thank you, Alan. Hey, nice, Jeffrey. Congrats, bro. I mean, we get under 158 now. I just gotta bail out of this thing. We'll see. What's up, Best? What's up, Lloyd? What's up, team? Alright, you ready to trade?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm about to get out of this one and I'm gonna let you trade. Alright, Carol's about to trade, guys. Wish us luck. Also on the scanners, HUSA is still here. Alright, so let me show you this new platform, okay? Alright, on this platform, let me fix this. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright.
Isn't that supposed to say market?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a market order. It's gonna be easier. But yeah, on this platform, okay, it's just self-explanatory. Like you click buy if you want to buy, you click sell if you want to sell. This is where you change your share size.
Why does it have this? Right
Another thing, if you need to get out fast, like if you're in a position and you want to get out quick, you can just hit flat, and then it'll immediately exit the full position for you. Okay, remember what we're attacking today?
Yeah, the
What are we attacking?
we're doing
The VWAP what?
The fade.
Right.
Well, I thought you
fade.
wanted to do, or I guess that's only the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, no,
this
no, no.
right here.
Right, no.
Where
For
they
you, we're just gonna attack an easy one a strategy that I know really, really well.
Okay.
And
I
so
didn't
yeah.
know if we were doing this where
No.
the blue line goes under the, or is it the white goes under the blue, or the blue goes under the white?
Hey, what's up, Tiny?
Hey, Tiny.
Yeah, no, you're not doing the crossover. The crossover's only in the first 15 minutes, and we're past that.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure share size is above 10K. I'm good. I'm straight on that. Yeah.
Right. Not with me trading.
Maybe I should. I'm trying to give this one time, but I think the risk level we have to use
Your
is like
teeth
right.
are like, they turn black.
Yeah. Dude, I'm all messed up, man. I'm still
Yeah.
Oh no. Here, hold on. Well. Sorry, I gotta watch this one. I'm in with 200 shares of HUSA. Another one on the list, guys. MNPR. Like I said, this isn't really in my system. Every trade I've taken in my system that is actually in the system, like the other trade I got into before this, it broke down and it crossed over. It didn't actually cross over and I jumped in early, but like any trade I've actually taken in my system on Thinkorswim has been working solid. TRVN, what's it doing, man? I still got a long way to go. TRVN's got to get over 370 for me to even get halfway interested in it. I think I just got stuck in the hype though for HUSA. Like I said, HUSA is not my system. Like I tried to preface it beforehand, like, yo, this isn't really my system, so be careful. Yeah, look at OMER. I mean, I'm still watching TRVN though. Like if TRVN gets over 370s, it looks good. We also have Grill, GRIL, popping up on the scanners. GRIL making some moves. GRIL. We have MNPR too, which doesn't look that good. OMER, if you could trade it, looks okay. And we're watching TRVN for a reversal. Like I said, I mean, somebody mentioned this one. If it gets over here, like 360s, 370s, then I really like it, right? But it has to get over there. If it can't, then, you know, it's no good to me. You know what I mean? So, like, we need that if we're going to trade that one. Alright, and with this one, we should be about break even now, yeah, with HUSA. So we're still waiting for this one. We're back up to 160s.
Such a...
Tiny, you might be behind. Click the live button, Tiny, if you are.
But if she's not live, she's not going to hear you say that.
Yeah, that's
for like
true.
Another like.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Here, go back real quick.
Hold on.
Here, look. When you smile, your teeth turn black.
Did it really?
Yeah, look. See?
Yeah. It's the green screen.
Look, it looks like I'm missing teeth on the. See?
Yeah.
Looks like we're all missing teeth.
Yeah. Green screen, man.
Yeah.
Green
Here,
screen.
fix that so I'm not missing teeth.
Dude, you kind of look cool. Right.
No. That's better. Alright.
Alright, I'm still waiting on this one. I mean, I'm up a little bit. It's called the, I think that's the 12 EMA. Let me see. The white one is, it's the 26 SMA. It's the 26 simple moving average. Yeah, everything kind of slowed down, guys. I'm not seeing. We got FENG maybe popping up. FENG, trying to at least. GOGO, GOGO breaking highs. MITT, breaking highs. PRTY, breaking highs. And so we got some movement here, but nothing going really crazy. No kind of crazy movers yet. And I'm still in HUSA here, but it's kind of slow. Alright, Carol, you ready?
Yeah. Which
AMD or MU would have been beautiful to short today.
Oh, yeah.
OMER, guys. OMER. I wonder if this one's going to be tradable here.
Oh my gosh, my arms keep itching. What platform you want me to?
You're going to be using this one right here. Which is just the Toro Challenge platform. OMER, though. If you're watching these with me, guys, OMER is breaking highs. Go pushing up. Yeah, OMER is ripping up big. I'm still waiting on HUSA. I mean, it's about break even, but I think I'm being overly patient with this one. Here, we'll come back to this one and we'll try to get you in a few other trades here for Carol. Let's try to get Carol in a few trades. Alright, you ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna try, Tiny. I'm gonna try to get it.
You got this. And I'll continue to update you guys on this HUSA trade. I'm up like $1 in it so far. Party City is starting to rip up. I wonder if Party's tradable here.
Party City, like the store?
Yeah. It's a terrible company, you know. It really is.
What
I mean,
makes
think
you
about
say
it.
that?
Well, just because it's going to be obsolete. Like, people aren't going to buy Party supplies from them anymore. Like, Amazon has essentially, like, destroyed them.
Yeah, but it's not
You know.
just that. It's also, like, costumes and stuff. Like, for when it's Halloween.
Yeah,
They got
but
the
is that enough to
costumes.
sustain? I don't think so. Is it enough for it to be worthwhile to be on the NASDAQ? I don't think so. You know, mom and pop stores offer Halloween, you know, stuff too. But
Yeah, but not like Party City, though.
yeah, but still gonna have
Not
to
that
compete.
I'm defending Party
Sounds
City,
like you are.
but-
They're gonna have to They're gonna have to compete with all the mom and pop costume stores too during Halloween, and so, like I said, I just don't know if it's justifiably listed on the NASDAQ, and I think in the end, people are gonna start ordering their costumes more and more off of Amazon, and like that's gonna be the new business model,
especially
and so,
with everything these days.
Yeah, for sure. Retail stores, brick and mortar stores, are gonna have a tough time. Alright guys, so we're looking at AMD here. We're going to see if we get a pullback to short into it. Short term for Carol. We're still in HUSA, but we get a pullback here. We're also going to look at Disney. We can also look at like Nvidia. What's up, Han? What's up, man? Yeah, that's a good point. People aren't gonna want.
Yeah. Yes, but well, yeah, with the COVID, I mean.
Yeah, for
it is
sure.
what it is at this point. And I could say that we've started ordering more off of Amazon as well. It's just hard with costumes, especially for kids. Like if you're trying to find ones that fit. I mean, I guess most of the time, but when they're in between sizes, like buying something and then it not working, and then you got to send it back, and you know.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the only part. That would be my only reason why I would think someone, you know, like as a parent myself, that I would want to go and like actually have the kids try it on. But I guess the COVID does kind of change that.
Yeah,
I
for
wouldn't
sure.
want them touching.
Yeah, I don't want my kids messing with none of that stuff, man. Alright, I'm in Disney with like 100 shares. I would let Carol trade it, but it's just a little bit different strategy, and it's a little bit harder strategy to trade. And so with that, I just don't know if I'm you know, I don't know if I want her trading it quite yet.
Yeah, right. Right, Chase. Buy 3 things, hope one works.
Yeah, for sure.
That's how it goes
AMD's
sometimes.
breaking down. I kind of want another window here. So I'm getting both of these at once. AMD, I missed the breakdown though. That's the breakdown I kind of wanted, but it's alright. We took half off here for AMD just to protect it. We're gonna still look at AMD, but it's not really doing what we want. Under 131s, I think I gotta get out here. Alright, we got out. Small win. We're going to look for AMD. Like I said, if you guys see any VWAP fades, that's what I want Carol to specifically trade. It's like a VWAP fade. So, like, if you guys see any of those, let me know. Because, like, I'm going to continue to scalp until I see some of those. I just scalped a little bit off of AMD here, too. But, like I said, if you guys see any VWAP fades specifically, let me know. Because, like, that's what I'm really trying to get Carol in. Just because it's a long-term trade we can continue to use. I don't hate MU here because it just broke under the previous closing price. But it's got a hold here.
Someone said they don't know why Party City went bankrupt. Jalen. Party City went or Toys R Us went out of business before Party
Here,
City.
I know I can help Tani. I know how I can help Tani. should help. MRCB suspended. Wednesday should be Carol Day. Or MCRB. Yeah.
Technically, that's hump day. But,
yeah.
you know.
MCRB is halted, guys. So a huge rip up for MCRB, and it is halted on the way up. Also on the scanners here, we got HUSA starting to move up here. I'm still holding a few shares. We just want to see if this one is actually going to continue. But we're trying here with it. MU is just ripping up right now, guys. Huge rip for MU. Or not a rip, but a big move for MU up. We're still watching this one and holding a little bit. But see if we can find some fades, guys. Help me find some fades.
Very, like,
choppy. Right, for sure. We're only going to trade it if it breaks out of this range over 49. And like a lot of these mid and high caps, baby, are like they're influenced by the SPY itself, like by the market. Like the stock market's gonna influence these a lot, like the overall market, just because these are bigger cap stocks. So like they're gonna be more influenced. Smaller cap stocks are kind of YOLO, like they don't care. Like they don't care what the market does because like they're really low float, which means there's not that many shares available to the public. And so like with that, like position sizes are gonna influence, like bigger position sizes are gonna influence low float penny stocks more, because like if there's only 1 million shares in the float and somebody takes a 10,000 share position, that's going to actually make that stock move because it's a much larger percentage of the overall shares available, to where if a stock like AMD or MU or Disney, they've got a ton of shares, like 500 million, 1 billion. And so taking a 10,000 share position is just kind of like, it's not going to do much. It's not going to influence it because there's so many shares out there for it.
Yeah.
So it's all about how many shares are actually available. The SPY just broke lows here, and I think this is going to influence the market and some of these moves that we might be able to short some of these trades as the SPY drops. We're going to see about AMD here. So like that's why float is significant, is because, you know, it's just so easily manipulated if the float's small. Alright, so yeah, SPY dropping big, guys. Alright, so I'm in with 200 shares of AMD. Trying to take advantage of the SPY dropping. See if it helps me here. Doesn't look like it is. We'll give it one more second. Yeah, the SPY's, yeah. I mean, I gotta let it kind of follow through and feel it out.
And you're hoping for it to rebound up to the VWAP.
Yeah, I'm just looking for it to continue dropping here, which it doesn't look like it is. I'm gonna use the $0.50 as my risk here.
No,
so
I'm talking about the SPY.
Well, the SPY, no. Like, I'm using the SPY to judge momentum. So, like, if we get a big drop in the SPY, I'm looking for a big drop in other stocks, right? Like, that's all I'm doing with AMD here. So, we got a big drop in the SPY. I'm looking for a big drop in AMD now, basically. Like, that's all I'm really doing. And so, like, we did kind of get one, but now I can use this 44 level as a risk. But, like, we just want to see AMD pull back here some.
Oh, bye, Tiny.
See you, Tiny. Yeah, probably gonna have to get out here. We'll let it work. Battle. Keep trying to battle 40s. Here's a little bit of a breakdown. We took a little bit off here, but we immediately got a rebound.
You have my granola up here.
Yeah, I've been eating that. Alright, the SPY is just rebounding really, really quickly here. Wait, did I never get out? What? I thought I got out of some. What?
A second ago when you clicked that, that same message popped up.
Yeah, I just double clicked it on accident, but I thought I got out here. I don't know, let me look at my limit order. I don't know what to figure it out. I'm still holding both of them, so I'm just trying to see if AMD breaks down here, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Like, I just need like 25s to hit maybe, but the SPY getting rejected here is influencing a lot. So we're trying to be patient with this one and not get like too like scared out of it. All right, so I just got out of half. Okay, good. So like we protected ourselves there, and now we can just look for a breakdown here on the last 100 shares. All right, so we're still looking for AMD to break down here. SPY's breaking lows, that should be good for us. Yeah, SPY's breaking down, guys. That should drag a lot of these down, is what we're essentially betting on here, but we've already taken one off. And so we're pretty safe here, actually. The SPY's breaking lows, though. We get over 30, I'm just going to exit the rest of this, though, and be done. It's acting a little bit too weird. We took half off there. We're holding the last little bit, kind of scaling out of the last piece here. So we're up about $30 on the day. I'll take that. And what I'm using here, though, guys, is like I'm using the overall market direction. So like the SPY moves down. When the SPY breaks lows, that's going to drag a lot of these other stocks down consequently from it. MCRB is halted still. Let's see what it's at. Yeah, MCRB ripping up here. Whew, huge move. I'm still holding HUSA, but nothing too significant yet. We're about break even in it right now, up about $1. Yeah, but look at MCRB though, team. Hey, nice Bradley. Hey, congrats, man.
I'm gonna go check on the kids real quick, see how they're doing.
Alright.
So, do you want me to trade
Yeah,
right now, or will
yeah.
you come back?
So, I'm gonna yell at you. AMD is pulling back, so like if AMD pulls back to here, I'm gonna want you to take some of it right here, and so I'll yell at you. If you
Okay.
want.
Well, I might run in the bathroom too.
Alright.
That's alright.
Yeah, that's good. Alright.
Just,
I'll call you.
yeah, call me.
Alright. Wait, where's my phone?
It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Alright.
There's someone in that. He has his cereal. I don't want him to spill it everywhere.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, I'm looking for the VWAP fade, Jalen. You know, we're waiting for it, but nothing quite yet. And she'll get opportunity. The reason I'm a little sketched out about this pullback on AMD even is like if we look at the SPY's starting to rebound too. And unless the SPY fades, it just doesn't look that good for me, you know? Like, we'll see. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here, man? Like, this is so aggravating. I didn't take anything. Did I accidentally buy 50 shares? Like, what happened? Ugh, super frustrating, man. I mean, it wasn't anything. I lost like $5, but still, aggravating. You know? Yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm not using U-Stock Trade that much anymore. Why so? Like, I'm using it some, but the limited liquidity just was sketch. It's just been sketchy for me. We got MARK ripping up in penny stock land though, guys. If you like penny stocks, MARK is pulling a really nice big move here. So check out MARK. Also, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Super active penny stock Discord. Really fun Discord to hang out in. And if you want to check it out, I'll post this link. One of the reasons I got back involved trading penny stocks, and like I said, my system has been working really, really well. As you can see today, even by my trade, and it would have worked out even better. I still got a few kinks in it to manage and fix. But y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. There's Trader Mike's right there. Y'all go check it out. Yeah, I got you, yay. Or yeah, I got you. OPGN. Look at Mark, M-O-G-N. Or M-A-R-K. OPGN, we're going to see. Yeah, you want the high of the day, Momo Scanner? And we might even buy some options today, guys. What do you guys think? We can buy some options, maybe? Yeah, I'm slowly moving away from U-Stock trade too. It's just not working that well. MCRB is resumed. Yeah, MCRB is up to 25s now. Big moves, guys. Huge rips. We're making some big moves here. We're up to 27 12s. Huge rips here, guys. For MCRB, kind of the craziest mover today. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Nair. Thank you, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Be like them. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Like I said, guys, this is really what it's like building a system. Like, that's what I've been doing. If you guys watch me, I lost like every day when I first started working on these penny stock systems. But if you watch me on Thinkorswim, when I'm trading my Thinkorswim account, which is my system account, I'm making money every single day on Thinkorswim. And it's really fun to grow and build because, like, this has been solid, man. Like, it keeps working. And so I'm going to keep attacking it. And, like, that's how you build a system, is you got to figure out what works, you test, and then you execute the system. And, like, that's what I've been doing. And so if you appreciate that, you know, I'm you guys' guinea pig here. If you guys appreciate that, hit the subscribe button, click the like button, help support the channel and our free content here. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, MCRB is halted again. I mean, this is at a certain point, it's going to start to get a little sketch, in my opinion. It's going to start to get a little sketch. We got XTNT, and when I'm talking about MCRB. Like, if it keeps getting halted, it's going to be a little bit sketchier. Hey, thanks, Nate. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, XTNT is starting to rip up. It's showing up on the scanners. XTNT. We also got PLG, but yeah, PLG starting to rip. Showing up on the scanners. XTNT. And stick around, guys, because we're going to be not only trading, we might be looking at some options later. We're going to try to keep the stream going for a little bit longer today. And remember, guys, if you're here and you're recently subbing, click the bell next to the subscribe button. And that way you'll get an alert every time we go live. So if you click the bell next to the sub button, you'll get an alert every single time we go live or drop a new video. What? Here, I gotta find my order list. Let me cancel that. I have to put this up on the other screen. Oh, I was trying to short AMD there. Aggravating. I was trying to catch this, team. This was it on AMD. I was trying to catch it, but I just didn't. Oh, look at the drop, man. That hurts. That hurts. Whoa. You alright?
Sorry.
No, never done options with Thinkorswim. Mostly just been doing options on mostly just been using options on Webull. You back?
Yeah.
I'll scoot over a little bit.
Yeah. You can let me sit in your chair.
Here. You want to? We can switch sides.
You want to?
Yeah, we can. Alright, here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, let me
try to, man. I've been slacking. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Derek. Everybody hit the subscribe button right now. Do it now. If you appreciate Carol being here, hit the subscribe button. Click it now. Here. Take that. Here, wait. No, you're gonna have to scoot over some if you're right here. Because if not, no, that way.
Oh.
Alright. Yeah, I was trying to catch this short on AMD, but I just didn't. Look, we get a bounce up to like here. Let's short into this. Hold on. Let me see.
Oh my gosh. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to flat out. I gotta get used to this platform, man. I don't know why. It's like I try to sell and it's like, no, you can't.
Did you press enter?
Yeah, I got out. Like I'm up, but frustrating, man. Let me see how many times I've traded. 1,400 shares, not that bad.
The master chair.
Yeah, you got my chair now. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Why don't you try shorting AMD with a risk level of 8280? We're gonna give you 50 shares here.
Okay.
All right, ready? Go ahead.
All right, so buy.
No, short. Bottom one.
Oh.
Short the bottom one. The bottom one.
Oh.
Short.
What are you? Which one is it?
The one that says short.
Oh. I don't know where the buttons are, baby.
Sorry.
I didn't. I'm like looking at it, and there's two. There's so many.
There's your profit.
Okay.
You make the judge of when to exit. You can just click flat position too.
Okay.
Or you can just click sell or buy. You want to click buy because you're short.
Okay. So my risk is.
I'll let you judge it. You remember, you click buy to exit.
Yeah. All right.
I would risk actually like 82.75 or so. But like you can let it work here. We'll see what happens. Don't panic.
Okay.
Here, this is mine or yours?
That's yours. Wow.
Yeah, if it makes you feel better, I got in the trade, so like, you know. Yeah, just risk up to that line actually, up there.
Okay.
Risk up to there.
Okay.
Like it'll be alright.
Yeah, this new platform is kind of.
Yeah, you see that line up there, just risk up to that.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to give Carol like a longer term trade, right? So it's like longer scalping like I do is tough. Like it's very difficult. But like longer term trades are easier to manage, and you just give yourself like a risk level and you just stick to it, right? And you just try to follow the plan.
My reward is the low of the day.
You could use like 82.25 as your reward target. I think is reasonable. Like 82.25. No, like just let it work. You're about break even right now. Like it's not a big, you know, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see.
Yeah, it's alright. Alright, you're about to get in profit, so. Alright, now 8250 is going to be a support level, right? So, like, it might bounce there, and, like, that's kind of something you should expect to a certain extent. And it might test it a few times and go up and down, so, like, there's 8250 bounce, which kind of shows you, I can say that, and then it happens, which means, like, people gotta, trading half and whole dollars can be very profitable if you kind of understand them, right? And so you see it bounce at 8250, it held support there, it's looking worse. But like we just want to see it under 82, what is that, 82.90? Another problem with AMD is that it's pretty extended away from the VWAP. Like it's just so below it now that like it might have a big range moving back up. Also, something else that's probably negatively affecting this one is that the SPY is just reversing. It's kind of choppy today, But the SPY is kind of pushing this thing up a little bit too. Like, look at the SPY. So like that's the overall market, and so that's probably not good for a short, I would say. Now, if the SPY just tanks down, which is unlikely being way up here, then this thing might drop with it. But like it being the market pushing up probably negatively affects us here. It makes it less favorable, you know. And so these are all the kind of factors you want to take into account when you're trading mid and high caps, right? Is that what the market's doing is going to affect it. What other stocks in this sector, like this is the microchip sector, it's AMD, like Intel, those are going to influence it, and so forth. So like you want to understand how those are going to play a factor in it. All right, so we're back down to test that 8250 level. All right, we'll see if it holds, or ideally we'd love to see it just break there, but it might not, because that's like a strong level, right? Like half and whole dollars are big psychological levels, so it's like a lot of people are dip buying it down at 8250, causing some buys to come in there. You know, a lot of people are kind of using that as their risk level, so sometimes when we do get an actual breakdown under like 8250, we're going to get like a big surge down that you could potentially take advantage of. And so we're seeing it battling the 8250. There we go. There's the break. We'll see if it actually holds though, because like I said, it's a pretty strong level. If you want to make it feel better, you could take like 25 shares off. Just hit flat if you want to get out, right? But you could take like 25 shares off by clicking buy if you want to protect it, but wait, you know.
But if it goes down to my reward level, I can just
take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can take a little bit off here, protect it. There you go. Alright. So now you're super protected, right? You're only holding 25 shares. It's almost certainly going to be a green trade now. So you just let it work.
So if I see it starting to spike back up, I just hit flat.
Well, whenever you want, you know. Alright, you're right around the reward target. Alright, you're letting it go some more. That's cool. Up to you. Doing good. Alright.
Oh, hang on.
Alright. Hey, do your thing. Look at Carol. She's like, hold on. Alright. Boom. Good trade. You did it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So my closing profit was...
You made about 15 bucks. But that's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Oh, man.
it's alright. Like I said, what this is, just to give you an explanation, right? Like, you're going to get a lot of people that say, oh, you should have held. You should have held. Holding is not what you're supposed to do here. Like, what this is what we call a range trade, right? So you're taking advantage of this range right here, in between that big resistance level that we have here, which was the previous low of the day, and the new low of the day, right? So this is the range you're attacking here. Like, you're just... all you want to do is hold it from the top of this range to the bottom. And like, sure, sometimes you're going to get a breakdown at that low of the day level. You know, you might get that sometimes, but that's not the goal of the trade, right? Like, the goal of the trade is just to give yourself a risk level, which is up here at 82.90 roughly, and then you got a reward target. And all you're trying to do is take advantage of this range right here, right? Like, that's it. That's all you're trying to do. It's just attack that one range, you know, and if you can attack that range, you're good. And, you know, sure, sometimes you're going to miss it if it breaks down, but the accompanying accuracy rate is going to compensate for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys, hit that like button, team. All right, MCRB, is it back? Look at USEG, but good job.
I can take
Yeah, USEG.
USCG.
Yeah, USEG's popping up on the scanners, guys, just to give you guys a heads up. USEG.
Oh. USEG.
There you go. All right, you're slacking. Give me that.
Here, wait.
USEG.
USEG.
Enter. Just press enter. Boom. There
That's
you go.
what I did last time.
No. All right, USEG's on the scanners here. We also have USAU here. I'm a faster typer, and they need to see these. All right, USAU. We got MCRB, which is pulling back big now, it looks like. Yeah, MCRB. Whoa, man. MCRB going crazy. Halted on the way down for MCRB. And this one, look at this one. This is the crazy percentage moves low float stocks can make. So, look, this one started off yesterday at $5. It gapped up to $20. So, 300%. And now it's at $33. These are Bose headphones. IDEX. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. I mean, I'm not in love with it or anything. We'll see. Type in OMER. Wait. Now type it. OMER. OMER has been ripping up nicely too. So we're getting some moves there. AMD. Let me see.
AMD.
Yeah, type in AMD. We're still holding HUSA. It just hasn't done anything. It's just sitting there quietly. So I might exit and take a little bit of money from it, but that's it. You guys want to trade some options? What do you guys want to do? Hey, what's up? The Critico. What's up, man? Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Alright, one thing I'm looking at with AMD is like a move up here. I could risk off of 82.10. We're at 82s now, so it's a very small risk. I think I might want to just step away, though. And like, I'm up over 50 bucks on this account. I think I'll probably just keep that profit. Like, I haven't lost today. It's been only green trades. Very small sizing, too. They're very small total volume too, and so I think I might just want to sit on that green day and slowly grow it. MU is starting to rip up and break highs here. Look at MU starting to break highs. What did Foot Locker ever end up doing? And we can pivot to some options trading if you guys want to.
You didn't click it. So what is that?
FL. You're slacking. There you go. Alright, so like Foot Locker's still struggling to get over this, which is like the previous high of the day. I don't know if I like that one anymore. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of options trades could we get here. Give me some options trading ideas, guys. Kodak. Type in COCK or KODC or KODK. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Oh, also, guys, if you want to check out what I'm essentially doing here, I'm trading what's called the Toro Challenge, right? And like the way it works is it's a subscription-based challenge account, right? And to put it into perspective, like if you get like a real-time paper trader, it's usually going to cost you at least $100. Like the DOS Pro paper trader is like 150, 160 bucks a month, right? Just for that. And so what this challenge account does, it's called the Toro Challenge. What it actually does is it's a subscription based, and so if you pay quarterly, it equals out to about 160 bucks a month. If you pay quarterly, right? If you pay it monthly, it equals out to about $299 a month. So it's about $300 if you pay it by the month, but if you pay it quarterly, it's like 160 bucks a month, right? And so it's about the same as DOS, but the kind of catch here is that if you can make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules, you get funded $25K. And so there's the base one's the Toro 25, which is the $25K account. So they'll give you a sim account. You got to follow the rest of their rules. Like you can't lose over $200 per day. And there's a limited stock list. But like I said, you make $1,500 in profit while following the rest of their rules. Their max loss is like $1,000 a day. And there's a few other ones, but if you do that, they fund you $25K. And then they refund you your subscription costs too, which is kind of like, that put it over the hill for me, right? So it's like, it's roughly the same as paper if you pay quarterly, They refund you your subscription once you actually get funded. And the fact that you could potentially get funded and I can scalp high volume, I think that makes a ton of sense. And so if you want to check that out, help support our channel. It's really my second week using them, but so far it's been pretty fun trading with them. But like I said, you want to check them out, I'll post this link here. Yeah, there's the link for that. All right, James, later, brother. Yeah, I might be trading a little bit more in Power Hour too. Only trade options. So let's bring out Webull here. So like options are like, basically they're like a much cheaper way to trade, right? So like basically what you get, look at Kodak today though. Kodak rebounded. But yeah, options are like, they give you the option to buy or sell a stock, right? So you're basically buying the option on whether you want to buy or sell a position. So it's a little bit different. So it's like with options, let me make sure we actually have this here. Like we could try to look for options. I don't know if they have options on the I don't know if they have options on the Alright, so here's the options, right? So like what do we want to see? Let's see what we got. First we got to find an option that we want, okay? So like let's see for options. What do you think? Kodak is going to fall. What today they got a bunch of penny stocks, which is going to be noticeably harder. The last option I bought was WKHS, and I made some money with it, but it was a very short-term option. So like, what do we want to do here? We could look for overextended stocks that we think are going to drop. What's a recent one? Mara. I don't know if you consider those overextended. It depends on what Bitcoin's doing. Foot Locker. ETON. It's going to be hard to find options on some of these penny plays. Let's see if we got any. Alright, so right now we got ETON. No options. Let's see if we can find any options on these penny stocks. LPGN. No. Mara. Okay, so there are Mara options here. And so like we can bet Mara is going to go down in the next few days, but that's basically betting that Bitcoin is going to go down, which I'm not necessarily against. This is August 20th, so this is in 10 days. These are 10-day options. We can buy puts. A terrible price, $1 terrible. $4 reasonable, but it's going to cost $2.41. No, that's volume. So this is only 65 bucks to bet that in 10 days Mara is going to be below $4. Really below $3.38 to break even. Yeah, see, I don't know how to do this, but I'm looking at Mara put options for August 10th. It doesn't seem like a bad play. What do you guys think? Yeah, she made a green trade.
I did it.
Yeah, she made a green trade. She did it, you know? And like one of the ways I'm affording these options, guys, is that something that's really smart, if you sign up for Webull and deposit $100, they give you 2 free stocks for doing so. Right, so if you sign up for Webull and you deposit $100, they give you 2 free stocks. And like somebody else said that they got Starbucks as their free stock. So they basically got like an $80 stock. I don't think you usually get stocks that are that expensive, but if you want to roll the dice and try to get some nice stocks, if you sign up for Webull, you get a free stock. And so you can check out my link. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. So you could potentially get 2 free stocks by just signing up for Webull and depositing $100. And if you do get lucky and get an expensive stock, like I said, it's completely free to sign up. and try to test your luck with one free stock. But if you deposit another $100, you get another one. But if you want to roll the dice, see if you can get a decent stock and then potentially sell it and maybe buy a profitable options contract, I think that's a really smart way to try to roll nothing into something, if that makes sense. And so if you want to check it out, there's the link for Webull. Another good way to help support our channel here if you want to. Well, no, you can get a free stock without depositing. That's what I'm saying. If you just sign up, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. So yeah, you don't have to deposit to get a free stock. I think you gotta link your bank account, but you don't have to deposit. Honestly, you can just sell a SPY put. Market going to be even more bullish. Trump passed another bill giving more money out to people. But don't you think those people already knew about that and they might have already front loaded onto that position? I guess the only thing with that is that people might have already traded that. You know, they might be already loaded into that, and like that's the only skeptical aspect of that type of trade. You know, selling puts, especially if you don't know what you're doing, and I'm not saying you don't, I'm saying I don't really know what I'm doing with selling puts. But selling puts can be really risky because like if you buy options, one of the benefits is that you have a very limited risk, right? Like you have a very obvious risk. You're risking what you're spending on that option. Selling options is different though because you have an unlimited risk, right? You could potentially lose an infinite amount of money, you know, depending, especially if you're selling a put or if you're selling a call. I mean, you could potentially lose an infinite amount of money because stocks can potentially move up an infinite amount. And so with that, you know, I don't sell options just because I don't know enough about them, you know. I am looking at MARA here. I don't know, click set as group. Let me see, how do I do that? How do I do this? Set as group. Save as board, widget settings. Alright, this is trade. I'm still trying to figure this out. Okay, here. Let's try how in the world do you do this, man? Like, I just want to set this so that I can trade options. I'm just gonna buy it on my phone. Where's my phone at? Sorry. XTNT, nice. Yeah, USCG's ripping up here. What's X? Type in XTNT. I'm just gonna buy it on my phone. And try. Alright. Options. Let's see, September 20th. I mean, I'm trying to find put options here. That's what I really want. A $5 put option. It's $205. It's too expensive. We'll see. I don't know. Look at XTNT though. Yeah, XTNT's up to 209. We're gonna make some moves. Or we're watching this one make some moves. We're seeing if it holds support at $2. TOPS. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea. Alright. I think Carol's about to head out, guys. So everybody thank her for coming today.
Yeah, here, I want to show people some pictures.
Oh, Carol wants to show you guys pictures of our beach trip.
Yeah, ready? Here we go. Hang on. Look. Ready? I don't know. Oh, it might not work.
There you go. There's also on a jet ski.
There you go. Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and the kids got to drive. We did. Let me see. We did paddleboard. Can I show them?
No.
No. What about?
I mean, you can. Yeah, you try.
We're paddle. Oh, that's not coming in.
That's my son playing with the net, and then
Yeah.
there's Carol and I paddleboarding right there. Here,
Yeah,
that's
it's
about
not
as good as you're
working.
gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, and it's beautiful over there. Look, ready? Here. How do I? Let me see. Here, look. This is the beach over there, and it's just bright. Like, it looks kind of green right there, but it's like bright blue waters and like white sands. It was.
Heard you're into Lululemon. Yeah, she is. Don't even bring up that name over here,
Kinda.
man. Don't even say that name.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just comfy, you know. They're good leggings. They're squat proof, you know.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
But yeah, we had fun, you know, besides the break-in before.
We were at Navarre Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at Navarre Beach. Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun.
It's beautiful. It's like, it's basically, you come off the mainland, and there's like an army base over there, and they always have the Blue Angels flying over the sound over there, but it's beautiful, you know, and there's like, most people are going to Destin or, you know, other places, so like, there's not tons and tons of people there, you know, and my dad, like, I think that's kind of his retirement thing, and he moved there, so it's like in front of his house there's their little complex that's got all the beach houses and stuff, and then there's like a private beach, so it was like perfect for everything going on with COVID, you know. It was a lot of fun. I'd been missing the beach, and the kids had too.
Yeah, for sure. It was a good trip.
So, yeah, we made some good memories. Kids made some good memories, so. All right,
guys.
y'all.
Well, Carol's out of here. Tell her thanks.
Yeah,
Good job. She
wrap it
made
up.
a green trade today. So
Yeah,
I'm proud of her.
I gotta get the kids' stuff ready for school. I'm gonna have to drop some stuff
Yeah.
off there today. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a good week. I'm sure I'll see y'all soon. Oop. How you want to do this, baby?
Yeah, I'm gonna come on this side here. Just push that chair out the way if you can.
Second.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
You want that blanket or?
Yeah, I'll take it. Alright guys, so Carol is out of here. The cool kids are gone. If you didn't see me, I actually scalped a little bit of AMD.
Not gone yet.
Yeah. She's still here.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right, yo.
baby. Thank you.
All right.
Alright, but yeah. Tops didn't do that much. I don't know. We'll see what happens with this.
Yeah, you saw that? I withstood the sun. You told everyone I got sunburnt.
Yeah.
I did. All right, y'all. No, I'm having trouble getting out.
Yeah,
of
she's
here.
struggling to get past the green screen here. You know.
All right, baby.
Alright. Yeah, honestly, guys, it's been a little bit. The market's slowing down, so less traders are trading right now. YRCW. You want to see my setup? Yeah, I mean, listen, you can go to Twitter right now. Yeah, if you guys want to see my setup, just follow me on Twitter. Look, I'll post this link. You can see my setup on Twitter. It's at Beginner Trades. So just follow me at Twitter at Beginner Trades. You see my setup there. Yeah, that's, you can basically see it there. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, if you want to see my setup, just look at my profile. You'll see it. Yeah, for sure. Another reverse split. I mean, it's just been kind of going back and forth. All right, so I'm up about 55 bucks. I'm still looking at AMD here. Like, as the market's breaking down, I've been shorting kind of AMD very, very quickly here. Alright, I'm out. Break even trade. Maybe I'll short it again here if it breaks underneath. But I'm looking at AMD. Gonna have to wait to see it break back underneath. There we go. I got out there. Up about $60 on the day now. I'm trying to scalp a few bottoms here, which I have been. But like, as the market breaks down, like, that's all I'm really doing here. XTNT. Maybe I should have held a little bit more for AMD, but it's alright. Yeah, XTNT is still ripping up. But I'm probably going to close it down, guys. Like I said, I'm going to start trying to drop a video every day in the afternoon. And that way we'll kind of do a little bit of both. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I think we broke 28,000 subscribers. Let me make sure. But I think we broke 28K. Yeah, we did. We broke 28K, guys. So I appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you guys for all the support that we've gotten over the years. We did break 28,000 subscribers. And so I love you all. I'm going to go ahead and close it down a little bit early today. Like I said, really, I'm seeing how many views, and it looks like I'm probably going to go back to like the normal scans like I do every day. I'm probably going to go back to that after tomorrow, just because like I didn't get that many. It was about even, and like I'd rather have the scanners on stream. So I'll probably set it to like a 30-second delay, and I think people would appreciate that a little bit more, unfortunately, than like the no delay. You know what I mean? So like, we're going to try that. But yeah, good luck in the markets, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, you want to help support the channel? Like I said, check out the Toro Challenge. Let me find it one more time. Like I said, guys, if you look at this, it kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, listen, if you're trying to, I know a lot of people were affected by TradeNet no longer accepting U.S. clients, and so it's roughly 150 bucks a month plus market data if you pay quarterly. So if you pay quarterly, it's roughly 150 bucks a month. It gives you a real-time paper trading platform, so a real-time sim account, which is the challenge account. And if you can make $1,500 in profit while following their rules, they legit fund you 25K, and I think that makes sense. You can kind of see the rules here. 300 max shares. It's mostly mid and high caps. You got to take 200 trades. You can't lose over $1,000 or over $200 per day. But I mean, listen, you can try it multiple times, and the fact that you can continue trying it until you get funded, like I said, I think that makes a lot of sense, team. I think that makes a lot of sense. It's a good way to help support our channel, and obviously I'm biased in their favor because I make a cut if you sign up, so naturally I'm going to be biased in their favor. But like I said, I think that makes a ton of sense, and if you want to help support our channel, yeah, like listen, and listen, even though I know some people like the no delay, I just got to go with what my views show me, and like unfortunately my views are showing me like even with no delay, I should probably keep the scans up. I think I'm ostracizing some viewers by not having the scans up like I usually do. So I think I'll probably keep the scans up. Yeah, there's the link if you want to take the Toro challenge with me. Like I said, if you want to sign up for Webull, if you sign up, you get a free stock just for signing up. And if you deposit $100, you get another free stock. And so if you want to check it out, get a few free stocks. Like I said, somebody last week said they got Starbucks for signing up. No, I can't stream with 2 streams at once. But yeah, here's the link if you want to get 2 free stocks if you sign up and deposit $100. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. So good luck. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. I love you all. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you guys for 28,000 subscribers. It means a lot, guys. It really does. I appreciate the love, team. I really do. Thank you, guys. Good luck. Oh, y'all go check out my latest video as well. I dropped a few videos. Let me find those videos real quick. And y'all go watch my latest videos. In my videos, I detailed the system that I'm using. And so I got you guys here. Let me find the latest video. Yeah, I detailed exactly what I've been doing with my system, guys. So y'all go check it out. Here's the link for the latest video detailing my system. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, guys. Later, team.